But mother, Lizzie exclaimed as her mother slid the diaper under her ear. No but, her mother proclaimed as she take the diaper in place. You were the one who wanted to be a baby. Lizzie just lay there. Her mother was right. She had been playing baby. Truth be told, Lizzie did not know why she had been playing. It all seemed so stupid. Both Lizzie and her mother looked at each other. The story began to unfold. Sandra, Lizzie's mother, remembered the day well. She had been collecting clothes to run in the washing machine and decided to grab some of her 13-year-old daughters from her room. She had not even bothered to knock, she just opened the door. What she had seen made her drop the laundry basket she was carrying. There was her daughter standing in front of her wearing a pillowcase like a diaper. To make matters worse, in her daughter's mouth was a pacifier. Lizzie had jumped at the sight of her mother, spit the pacifier out and reached for her robe to cover herself. "Mother, don't you knock!" Lizzie screamed. Sandra just stood there looking at her daughter. "Just what do you think you're doing?" She finally managed to get out. "None of your business," came the reply. Sandra found her voice. "It is to my business. My daughter is sucking a pacifier and wearing what might as well be a diaper, and I want to know why." Lizzie looked into her mother's eyes. How badly she wanted to explain. She wanted to tell her mother how she missed being a baby. How much she wanted to be one again. But she couldn't. Her mother would never understand. All Lizzie could think to say was, "I don't know." Sandra looked at her and, shaking her head, grabbed the laundry basket off the floor and left the room. Lizzie collapsed onto her bed and began to cry. Her worst fear had come true. Her mother had seen her and now there was something between them. Meanwhile, downstairs, Sandra was crying for a different reason. What had she done wrong? Lizzie had always been a good kid, got good grades in school. She had never been in real trouble. Sandra sat in her favorite chair and tried to grasp what she had just discovered. What had she done wrong? She needed to talk to Lizzie, but that was not going to be easy. Silent tears fell down Sandra's cheeks. The clock ticked the minutes slowly. Time, it seemed, had come almost to a standstill. After a few minutes, Sandra heard the shuffle of feet coming down the stairs. Mother and daughter looked at each other. Both remained silent. Each lost in their own thoughts. Lizzie found herself wanting to explain. Sandra looked her daughter over and was glad to see she had taken off the pillowcase. After a moment or two, both of them felt it was time to chat. "Mother, I think we should talk," Lizzie began. "Just tell me why," Sandra responded. Lizzie took a deep breath. "It's hard to explain," she began. "Take your time," her mother told her. After taking a couple of deep breaths, Lizzie began to explain. She told her mother about her wish to be a baby again and how she did not know why. That she had felt this way for several months. She had looked up on the internet for information and discovered that she was a teen baby. Lizzie was near tears when she finished. Sandra had listened to everything her daughter had said. When Lizzie finished talking, Sandra took a deep breath herself and simply said, "Thank you." Lizzie looked at her mother. A few quiet minutes passed between them. Sandra finally broke the silence. "I need to think about this." "Okay," Lizzie responded. "I'm going to bed." And with that, Lizzie shuffled off to bed. Sandra sat in silence and stared out the window. She needed to talk to someone. After a few minutes, she thought of her friend Harriet. Harriet was a trained child therapist. If anyone could help her put all this together. Sandra picked up the phone and made an appointment to see her tomorrow. After making the appointment, Sandra headed off to try and sleep.